How many of you know money has power? Okay. Not the one it gives you. Money gives power, but money itself has power. That is why when you come into the environment of plenty money, you're not yourself. Okay? You're not yourself. Some of you never knew you were in discipline until Forex told you you're a kindergarten. Forex messed you up. You found that you were, because money has the power to expose you. So just keep that in the basket of knowledge. So you guys were typing in the chat. Let me know. So the question I asked was, because you're not working in inheritance, you need tools for life. You see the journey of life. You need tools. You need in the walk of life, you need tools. Except if you don't have tools, you will be a tool. Write that down. In the walk of life to success, if you do not create or attract or buy or purchase tools, you will be a tool to be used. Because in life, every journey of success needs tools. It's either you're going to be someone's tool or you have to get tools. So let me just ship it in. The skill is a tool. Are you guys getting me? Write that down. I try my best to make this very, very fast. Though it's an elaborate topic, but I just like money itself is an elaborate topic. The skill is an elaborate topic. But a lot of people don't know where to put attention because they don't even know where they come from. Okay. So after this topic tonight, you're going to get an idea. I won't say totally, but you're going to get an idea. It's going to bite you. It's going to pinch you. You're going to have an idea what you've been doing wrong and what you should focus on. It's just enlightenment. So the first kickstart, this is where it all go wrong. Some of you, nothing is wrong with you. If you're not successful, some of you, you think you need deliverance. You think there's, no. There's certain things you didn't just know. And you didn't know them at a prime time in your life. We didn't know them. Imagine you come into adulthood and you think you're an adult, but you are just an ignorant child. You know nothing. You learned rubbish. And you think those rubbish. Okay. So what society did for you, okay, which is a blessing to some people, is they empowered you to be a tool in another man's hand. Society know, all right, that tool is very important. So they empowered you to be a tool to be used for another man's success. Are you guys getting? Put 10 if you got what I just said. We were brainwashed. This powerful mind that has made millionaires and billionaires, this powerful mind that harbors your intellect, your will, your reasoning, your memory, your intuition, your perception, every powerful thing that creates a powerful being, the God in you, was hibernated because they found a lesser tool they want to use you for. So for every time you're going to learn CROK, chemistry, biology, all these things were just years of programming you for your intellect to swell and shrink so that you can be a tool as a lawyer and a doctor in the hands of what you're not even interested in. Now, some people are interested in it, so I'm not cutting out education, but majority of the people that are poor today are educated. Do you agree with me? Do you know statistics holds it that you have more rich, uneducated people? Like the top rich and wealthy people are uneducated. The real wealthy people. Go study the Jews. Go look at them. Many of them, uneducated. Education is not their pride. They know. Go to Dubai. Go to these Arab nations. When you see their kids studying, they study like, they don't study. They just go to school and play around. It's a playground. They work in inheritance. But you see principles. Their parents teach them principles of wealth. How many of you, your parents taught you principles of wealth when you were young? Most of the things you're getting exposed to when you're here with me, did your parents teach you? When some of the things you're buying, you're getting exposed to as an adult right now, you know you need them, you're getting them. Where in the world were you taught? Nobody taught you. Because why? You were programmed to be a tool, and you find that the scripture says, by their fruits you shall know them. It means your bank account is a fruit of what is known. Okay? So if I'm a tool in the hand of someone, it means my wealth cannot go beyond the person who's using me. Am I correct? So if I'm working in the bank, okay, I'm working in a sector in the bank, and I know accountancy, I'm only going to be used for accountancy. If I'm every other thing in life, I'm useless. See, guess where people grow up? Why do you think that majority of the wealthy people, before they came to wealth, they came to wealth over 50? You guys pay attention to this prologue I'm doing. They came to wealth over. You guys gotta understand what I'm saying. Over 50. It is now in this Gen Z generation, we now see a lot of kids broke the. You see children 17 right now in our generation. Okay, they broke into crypto, they broke into trading, they've broken the laws, they started learning principles, skills. They now know school is useless. It's a programming and it's a fraud. Now you see many millionaires coming at 17, at 18. Okay, YouTube bloggers, content creators. Why? They are coming in society. They say the worst society produces strong people. So there is a cycle of life. Okay. Now this fraud, the time of the fraud system, awareness. He said, in the latter days, knowledge shall be increased. We are in the days when knowledge is increased. You see, this system that the world has put together to program poverty is being broken. Because why? When you push a goat to the wall where there is no more room for the goat to run, what is the goat going to do? It's going to turn back and face you. The words today, our young ones, even the parents, now even those that are in job, everybody's seeking, I want an extra stream of income. Now I'm still going to talk about that. Everybody is obsessed about changing the narratives. Do you guys agree with me? Okay, everybody is obsessed. That's where this information comes in. I'm just trying to bring a background for you to, it's like, know yourself, know what's happening with you that you don't even know. Nobody's trying to settle for nonsense anymore. Nobody's trying to settle for the check the boss is giving to them anymore. So now they are kicking into learning new things. And the more you learn, knowledge is power. Write the word power down. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is a tool. Okay, seek knowledge. You don't get knowledge in school. You get programming in school. It's different. Okay, I went to school. Nothing I used. Nothing I learned in school. Okay, I use today. Nothing. Okay, nothing. So many of you today, you can testify to that. You learned a bunch of things just to feel you are qualified to be chosen by someone to employ you. You're not really using those things. Now, out of every 100 persons, only probably less than 8% are using their skill. And those 8%, they do better than, because that is their original programming of life to get those skills, and they are using the skill. They learn. So some people go to school of programming, school of technology, because why? That is the knowledge they seek. Some people go to school just to have a certificate. Majority, over 90%. Okay, so there's a distribution in this information. But let me bring it. What did I just do? So let's do a recap. What did I just let you know right now? A lot of people do not know that they've been operating in money ignorance. Some of you are trying to learn the skill. So let me tell you what's happening in our society today. I'm talking society, but I'm referring to trading. This is my society. Okay. Many traders fail not because they don't know how to trade. Many traders fail because they don't know how to make money. Because why? If you're earning a job, if you're working in a job today, okay, does your job show you how to make money? You guys talk to me. Let's be real. How many of you are bankers? Tell me what you do. Put what you do on the chat. Let me take something for instance. Put what you do on the chat. What's your profession? So let me show you guys some certain things. And you're trying to, you would replicate who you are. in any field. You put me in any field, it's the same thing I'm doing right now. That's the same thing I'm going to do. I cannot earn above the knowledge of my financial literacy. It is impossible, except it's grace. And grace is a power that works on power. So let me just even come. I'm trying not to shift into the spiritual because okay. Warehouse manager, electrician, good. I'm not talking. So there are skills. I'm talking a job. You're working a job. This is information I ask right now. It's for those who are working a job. Okay. So warehouse manager, you're working a job. Is that your job? Okay, it means you're okay. Call center. It means you're paid a certain salary. Good, beautiful. Now let me ask this question. Okay, do you have a cap income you earn, or you earn based on your effort? Cap income. Do you think if you're earning cap income, you have any ability to increase and earn money? Except there's a day they tell you you did well. Okay, we've been reviewing you for over 20 years. Now we'll give you a promotion. Is there anything in that system that teaches you how to make money? You guys pay attention to what I'm saying right now. Is there anything? So guess what? So let's say you've been doing this for 10 years, or you're going to do this for 10 years. 10 years, every part of you, do you know? Let me give it to you. This is a part where I would release the lion. God said, I have given the power to what? You guys talk to me on the chat. He said, I've given the power to get wealth. It means everything that you require to be wealthy, the power, everything, every ability for you to create wealth is in you, has been given to you. Now, you went to lock that power in a warehouse manager, in a call center, where power is, go look at dictionary. Power, I'm using my phone. Go look at the dictionary. Power is referred to the ability to do something like, I didn't write, I was supposed to write it down. I didn't. It's something, it has an ability to do something, to influence something. So if he said he has given you power to make wealth, it means you have to use the power, okay? When we talk about wealth, translate it first into money, because that is the cheapest form of wealth, okay? So if you have power to make money and you're in an environment where you don't have opportunities to make money, what does that happen? What happens to the power? Talk to me. Traders, talk to me. You know, some of you think this is trading unrelated, but that's where the problem is. So you are a banker, you are a whatsoever you're paid for. If there's no ability to draw money independently in that environment, that power dies. They say there's a law of use. Whatsoever you don't use, what happens to it? There's a law of use. Whatsoever you use grows. Whatsoever you don't use dies. So for every time you're praying to God, bless me, you're praying a useless prayer. Because why? Every power that you need to get wealth is in you, but you put that. Okay, so let me give you another one so you guys know. Let me give you another one so you know how it's a punishable offense. Are you guys ready to hear the truth? Okay, it's a punishable offense to kill the power of God. It's a punishable offense from God itself. So the only prayer you have to be praying when you're poor, Father, forgive me for not making use of the power you gave me. Don't pray for God's blessing, because there's a punishment for it. You guys want to know the punishment? I don't know. I'm sliding. I want to really give you guys the fact before I move into spiritual, because I teach essence. What I do is I teach you. I let you into principles that governs you that you're not aware of. A lot of people are not aware of principles. Rich man today, not because I know how to trade. Okay. I'm going to talk to you about mastery and money in this call. Okay. So that's probably what you guys are going to, in fact, that is what's going to make you very, very angry with yourself. Tonight, you'll be angry with yourself. Okay. If you think what I'm sharing with you already is entertaining, no. Okay. Some of you, you'll be angry with yourself. I said, you guys want me to tell you the punishment for it? Because everything, you have to know God, know you. So God gave, he called it 3 servants, and he gave them power. One 10 talent, one 5 talent, one what? Is it 2 talent or one talent? So this is ability of finance. One had 10, one had 5 talent, one had 3, one had 1, right? Beautiful. Then he went away. He came back expectant. One doubled, 2 doubled. The one that didn't use the power, what did God say? Hey, believers, talk to me. I believe you guys have, you know this. You read about this, right? But you read it like a story. But it's actually the principle. See, the Bible is not a book of religion. It's a book of promises, principles, practices, policies, okay, that we can follow that guides our life. It's like when you're producing, if you're a mobile phone, there's a manual. Everything about the production of the phone is in that manual. Everything you need to know about the production of the phone. That you can duplicate it. Okay, there's a punishment. He said, you cannot be unfruitful. I gave you a talent. You didn't use it. Say you stored it. Many of you stored your talent. You didn't use it. You left it and you went about being unuseful. Now, maybe that's not the right word. The repercussion. Now, in our time, in this principle, God is not punishing you. You are earning the fruit of not using the power. Okay, so your finances are limited because you're not using the power. Everybody was given power to create wealth. The moment you put that power into any environment in use, you make money. I promise you, in any field. I can help you make money in any field. I may not even be in that field. I can help you make money. It's very simple to make money. A lot of people don't know how to use power. I talk to people today. The first question I ask, what are you selling? The first question I ask anybody, what value are you selling? Okay, because power amplifies value. See, the moment you set into value, power leaves. That's power arises. The moment you attract value, power arises. The ability for you to translate value to use. That's a boiling. It's very easy. Give me any field, okay, you are into. I'll give you a blueprint. I don't even have to know the field. I'll give you a blueprint, okay, for you to make money in that field. Exception. And if you give it 1, 2 years, you're going to make times 10 of what you're making right now if you're paid a job. You know, I told you in one of my sessions, I don't know if I did it live on Instagram. I told you, if you know what your boss is doing with you, if you begin to do that same thing, you sack your boss. You don't have to do it in their magnitude. Do you know why a lot of people are in some jobs? Is the class of the job. They prefer to be in a class of employment rather than activate a power and start small. I'll give you guys a clue. When I left the academy, I left class. Are you guys with me? Put 10. I left class. I sacrificed class for what God has given to me, which is vision. I'm on a journey. I'm walking the path. And guess what? Class may pay you more temporarily. But power, the use of power, pay you eventually forever. It doesn't pay you alone. It pays your generation. So today I can boldly say, see, there are certain things I have done today, not because there is no words to explain them except the fact that I am running a vision that my blood is connected to. Okay? I'm using something, and there are privileges and perks of exposing yourself to an environment of the unknown, for the unknown to use you. Now, what a lot of people don't do, and that's why they say the conformity is the disease of success. People trying to conform, and be careful. Your life. I want to bring myself a little back because I'm going more spiritual than, and I'll lose some of you. I know what you guys want to hear. So, but I'm loaded. I want to tell you what you want to hear and what you need to hear. So let me not go into what you want to hear first. Okay. What you need to hear first. Is it need? Let me first show you what you want to hear. Then it will lead you. So we're talking about power. All right. And we are also going to dive into the skill and the power of money. Okay. So there is the power of the skill and there is the power of money. But you need to understand power. So you have power, but you've hibernated that power. Okay. Hence, you're knocking on the door of success that needs your power, that has never been trained for anything but salary. You need supply, okay, but you've never been trained for supply. You've been trained for salary. This information, pay attention. I'm not just trying to tell you things that are fantasies. So we have a lot of people that have built fortune and came into Forex and they lost it. How many of you can relate? Put two. They built fortune and they came into Forex and they lost it. I am number one. I had millions when I came into Forex. So this information I'm sharing with you, I'm a vital proof of what I didn't know. As I knew how to make money, that's why I can make it back. I made it back because I knew how to make money, but I didn't know this truth and how much it has eaten and affected people without them even knowing. In fact, I didn't know that was what affected them until last week, Friday, when I talked about it. Wow, it just made sense. I said, no, I can't leave this alone. I need to let people know. Okay, because it affected me. That is why be a tool. Be your tool. Okay, because God puts your life, it's a stream of learning. If you're not paying attention to you, okay, you're not paying attention to your learning because God is teaching you every day. That's why I say, walk it in you, both ways. You're a work in progress. But a lot of people, imagine you've abandoned your vehicle and you're running after someone else's vehicle. Okay, so when I came into Forex, I was a big boy. I need everybody to put big boy on the chat. I was a big boy. I wasn't in the class of 90% of people who come in, 95% of people who come into Forex. Okay. In fact, when I came in with style. I wanted to use people because I felt big. Because I had what? Money. Not a lot, but I had a lot of savings, bank-wise, crypto-wise, okay? I set up a structure. I had friends who were in Forex, and I said, wow, I like this thing. You guys have proven to me that I didn't know anything about Forex. And now I think I can go into the business of Forex. You know what? You guys are going to be the frontiers of the trading. I'm going to be the master of the network. Okay? So we're going to help people understand that there's a trading environment. Okay? People love me. They're always seeking me. So I knew I was going to leverage over them to offer the skill because I knew Forex. They proved to me that Forex was working. Then vision has not intervened. I just saw an opportunity. It says there's certain things that God does, you don't know he's doing. So guess what happened? 2 years later, I'm making the story short because I've told the story in different forms. But 2 years later, okay, I sold my 2 cars just for me to settle debts. I was broke in the year of COVID. How many of you can relate? So the Camry you know today has been broke. I was broke. For me to sell my 2 cars, it means I lost everything into debt because during the process, I carried handbags that I wasn't supposed to carry because I was ignorant. I didn't know what I didn't know. A lot of you don't know what you don't know. You don't even know what's happening to you because you don't even know what you're doing. Am I making sense to someone? Put sense. I mean, if you this story I just told you right now, I touched you. You're surprised. So, Kevin, what happened? What did you do? How many of you are asking that question right now? I put question mark on the chat. Question, because a lot of people don't know. Am I being too fast? A lot of people don't know that you think something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You're just going through a process, but you didn't know. Because why? We come from an environment of programming. 1 + 1 is 2. 1 - 1 is what? 1 - 1 is what? You guys are not talking to me. 1 - 1 is what? In the environment of programming, 1 - 1 is 0. But in the environment of the unlimited, you have to lose 1 to get abundance. In the principle of God, this your logic does not work. And I can prove that to you over time. My life has been a proven record of God's logic is not man's logic. For you to, I mentioned something in the beginning. If you lose what I said in the beginning, this whole sense I'm sharing will not make sense. Mention something. If you're not working in inheritance, your life is totally different. There are certain, our lives are not, my child's life and the life my parent gave me, they're not the same. They can never be the same. He can never be exposed to some certain things. It's impossible. Because why? He's working in inheritance. By 5, he's a billionaire. My child is going to be a billionaire by 5. Both of them, not millionaire. I'm talking billionaire. I'm not talking he will have billions. He's going to be a billionaire by 5. When my younger son becomes 5, the billionaire status has activated. They're already multi-millionaires. They don't know what to use money for. So when they grow up, what's going to happen? Are they going to be like me? That traveled many states and trekked a distance that, for those of you that are in Lagos and you know the area called Okoko, how many of you know Okoko, Michael? In Lagos. So let me put in some spice. How many of you know some Okoko, Michael? You live in Lagos and you know Okoko, Michael. You know Badagry. Okoko, Michael. All right, mechanic. When I came to Lagos in 2005-6, I stayed with my brother over there as a barber. I didn't love it. It was not the picture of what I saw that brought me to Lagos. Okay, I was a barber, and that area was a disease to my mind. I woke up one morning, I was tired and fed up. Before my brother came from work, okay, his friend he was still that was squatting with him. They were all staying together actually, and I came there to stay together. So we were living in a hostel. Okay, I was like, I should have been home. My life was miserable. I said, no, this is not the kind of life I like. So I told him that let's go to Ikeja. How many of you know the distance between Okokomaiko and Ikeja? Okay, so some of you see your mentors, you see your coaches, you don't know that they have a life that you don't know. Let me give you guys history. Many big people you see today that are big, they've gone through something for them to be big, but you don't know because you're not studying it. So we literally trek, and God will have it, not because there was no money, but situation will have it that there was heavy traffic in the axis of Badagry to Yanoba. So we literally trek. For this information is on the people who know what I'm saying. There are only a few people who would know what I'm saying because they know the place. The distance between Okogomaiko, all right, to Ikeja on that bridge, Ikeja long. That is where me and my friend we trekked from Okogomaiko. We trekked because we had nothing doing. The only way whiling away our brain. We didn't even know where we were going. So there was not there. It's not like I had an appointment. I was going somewhere. I packed my bag. I am going to Ikeja. There was no house to stay, but I just told myself that if I get to Ikeja, we'll rugged it. So I've already made up my mind for rugged life, to rugged it. So trekking was not the pain. Okay. Trekking was luxury. I don't know what's pain in your life today, but it's luxury to someone. Okay. So I'm just trying to let you guys know that that's the life of a decision. Okay, my brother came back, and my friend were already in Ikeja. When it was when I got to Underbridge, Yanakbaja Underbridge, that we took Molwe, and we came to Ikeja. And the first saloon that I got in, I actually slept in it outside that day, but God will have it. We trekked. I don't know why the story is coming in. I don't know where the Holy Spirit is leading the story in right now. I don't know what spice is going to do for you. But this story, I didn't plan this story. Okay. It was not part of this occasion, but it's just coming out. So you guys just hear it. No, I don't know what it will do to you, but just hear it. I'm talking power. Maybe it's related to the power of knowing what I know. Okay. But I got settled. Let me just end it there. I got settled. So, because the next thing you guys want to have me, Cambridge, what did you do? How did you do it? It's unrelated. You don't want to go and bad hair. You don't want to know what. The only thing that makes sense in this story was decision. I made a decision and I followed up the decision. Okay, and this is all part of me not wanting to settle. Some of you have settled for so long, you don't know how to break free. You don't have what it takes to break free. You're praying for breakthrough, but you don't know how to break through because you've settled for so long. Am I talking truth? So whenever the issue of breaking free comes to you, it's like terror. You're scared. You don't know how to do what you don't know how to do. I did not know how to trek that distance, but I did it anyway. I don't care. What's on the other side? I don't know. Okay. Put money in this business. Are you sure I'm going to make money? No, I'm not sure, but I put money in business. Come on. There's an opportunity. Look at it. I'm not sure it's going to work. Do it anyway. See what's on the other side. Use the power. You're not. There are more things about you that you've not exposed yourself to because why? You're feeling comfortable and feeling scared. So that is it. So what am I trying to say is the power to make money, it's not in your job. You never used it. So there are more people who have lost fortune because now they are scared and ready. Life has shown you. Some of you made the decision. Now you're tired. Now you have kids. Now you have responsibility. Now you have fear. Now you have something to worry for. Because you're subjected to those things, you now want to learn an extra skill that will help you make money. Are you guys with me? If I didn't say the next thing, are you guys feeling pressure? Put pressure on the chat. You now want to start a life you are not used to. Some of you think trading is just 1 + 1. You see successful traders and you think it's candles, is low, say high. It's not, and it's high time we start telling you guys that thing. Okay, no, making money and the skill of trading are two different things. Do your research. Just like school, this is the environment of programming. So the skill is a programmed environment as well, okay? Because it's pure tactical, not it's tactics or what? Strategy. Tactics and strategy are programmed, okay? Principles and essence is life, water. So let me give you a hint. I'm talking with the side I'm building this information from is the side of pressure, okay? People trying to live a life outside of positioning. There's a difference between pressure and positioning. Pressure does not lead to prosperity. Positioning does. So let me give you a hint. Are you guys ready? Who ready on the chat? I know what I said now hit a nerve for some of you. It's becoming clear why you're not getting results. It just made sense. Because why? When you opt in to learn Forex, your goal was to have, you've seen a lot of people making money from Forex. Making money from Forex. with a few buy and sell, with a few broker integration, and you think as a banker, as a stockbroker, as a warehouse manager, you will hop in. Okay. See, learn this today. So I want to build it from different angles. Every money you would earn will not go above your wallet. You can never earn money that is above your wallet. Everybody, you have wallets. You have financial capacity. My financial capacity and yours are not the same. Okay. There are certain things that I've done that have increased my wallet. And when your wallet increases, guess what the universe do? It feels it. Opportunities, events, people come, favor will happen just for that wallet to be filled. Because why? You increased it. Most of it happens in the place of the spirit, but some can happen in the places of life. Learning new skill increases your wallet. Learning the skill, learning the skill and using the skill are two different things. When you learn the skill, your wallet is increased. When you come into this forex environment, guess what? Your wallet ability is increased. But it can only be filled with the use of the skill. Now, pay attention. There is where people overlap. There's an overlap. Majority of people overlap. So how many of you can agree with me that we have more people learning to earn than learning to master? Put yes on the chat if you agree with me. Talk to me, talk to me. This is where it breaks. I want to break the ice. Do you agree with me? A lot of people, when they come in here, the first thing they learn is to learn to earn. Do you know why? Ask me why. Because they're coming from an earning environment. So the first thing they want to do is secure earning. They want to secure a job in trading. So guess what they do? I'm just literally telling you the truth. I've been here long. I've seen things. I've observed things. I'm telling you the truth. If it's bitter, fine. All right, eat the soup tonight. So bitter is good sometimes to detoxify. All right. So I've mentored a lot of people. I'm still mentoring a lot of people. I've seen people who say I want to master, but they end up unconsciously learning to earn. Why? That's your environment. You are who you are because you've done it over a period of time. Unconsciously, your mind is programmed to repeat you every day. So you may be hearing Cambridge. Cambridge is always talking to your ear, but your body has been programmed over the years to do things a certain way, to earn money, because it's a program. It's like a computer. You have a set of programming. You come into an environment, you want to earn, because why? You've been earning a salary. You've been earning from your business. Now, the politics of money, wealth creation, Forex has two. The bigger side is politics. Forex is practically the use of power over money. Hey, my friends, my people, listen to me. Go look at the hierarchy of the Forex market, the banks, the federal government. What is that? Is that politics for you? These are bureaucrats, people who are money driven and involved. Power. They have the power of wealth. Who are you in Forex? Retail traders. How many percentage are we? Talk to me. Some of you, you're not studying. You're not paying attention. What is the percentage of retail traders? No, it's more than 4. Oh, some of you don't even know what retail traders are. If you don't know what retail traders are, I don't. Let me know. Let me know the audience. If you don't know what retail traders are. Okay. I don't know if the number is changing, but when I came into Forex, they said 20% is retail traders. It means we that are trading with brokers. You and I that are trading with the bank, that have been offered the opportunity. But have you cared to ask yourself, have you ever bothered to ask yourself, why did they allow retail traders? Who can tell me on the chat? I'll give you $100 if you get that answer right. You have 10 seconds to get that answer right. So that you know that the people you're playing with, they got you gained. So I know none of you is going to get it. The answer is majority people. It's not liquidity, it's people. Just a few players. See, the world needs you. The world system needs people to make money. As ignorant as these wealthy people, and some of you think they are wicked, they need you. See that they need you to be a slave, or they need the power inside of you. They need your involvement. So why did you think they need you guys to? Not that you have liquidity, but you carry something they need. All right? Population carries emotion. Everything about money is emotional. If they want to drive any emotion, guess what? That's why they use the media. Why is media so powerful today? They want to get your emotions driving. Because why? That's the only way they can globally pass a message. Emotions, what you're talking about, what you're feeling. That is how messages are moved. What you're trading today is an emotion in the market. Forget what they're reading in the news. They're reading it to you to carry an emotion. Everything that is happening in the world today is emotion of people. See, when you hear the word emotion, energy in motion, who carries it? Human beings. You know, several times I wonder, why did they allow people to trade? Do you know that there was a time people weren't trading? It was just, but why did these people, the banks who would never offer you money but take money from you, why would they bring you into trading and offer you opportunities? They're making more money from your involvement, from your ignorance. It's not really about the money you're losing. No. That's not primarily. Okay. So let me not say the other one. That's higher power. That's higher knowledge. You guys are not ready for it. Okay. So I want to bring myself back because I'm getting into a part where I don't want to start people start asking me questions that this class is not prepared for. Okay. So, but just get what I just said right now. There is a power play and a political play. When it comes to money, money is politics. Okay. And the big people know how to play the politics of money. But when you're ignorant, so you came in as a lawyer, you came in as a doctor, you only know how to earn salary. The only thing you know how to do is take information, guided information, a certain way, and you think if you come into this politics and you get exposed to money, all your emotion has run wild. You are a different person when you come in here. This is not go count eggs, go deliver, go draft notes. No, this is politics of money. And first month, you're losing your scared. Because why? Day one, your day one life of money just got started the moment you signed up. You ought to learn and expose yourself to the environment of money politics so that you can become the person who is on the other side of the market. Because now you are in a business. They say if you're in business with some certain people, you're going to become them. Am I correct? Now you are in business with real wealthy people, but you're not playing according to their tune. You're playing according to your old tune. When you're losing your, because why? I said something. I'm shifting. I don't know why I'm shifting. Maybe I'm becoming emotional. Okay, so let me come back. I asked the question: do many people learn to master, or they learn to what? Earn? Okay, and you guys answered they learn to earn, and I just told you why. Because practically you were programmed. If you're coming from an environment of not inheritance, you're going to literally what? Be dependent. So you're depending on income because all of your life you've depended on income. Now, when I came into this environment, I pursued mastery because I wasn't dependent on income. And over the years, Mastery has been making me money because why? One of the things that shifts you from dependence to inheritance, the life of inheritance, is mastery. So that I want to bring away. I want to shorten it because if I open this topic, like I said, it's wide, and I'm looking at the time. Everybody put mastery on the chat. If you go what I said, so someone who is pressured by needs, by problem, family school fees, rent, is not programmed to accept mastery, but money. But mastery is the key to activate the power of wealth. Because mastery puts you to be the boss, to be in charge. And when you are in charge, power is activated. God comes in. But for every time you're copying and pasting, earning. Now, I'm going to also tell you a soft side to this. I'm telling you the principle governing money. So this is nothing to do with just Forex. This is life. For every feed you get into, watch what is pushing you. If it is pressure, guess what? Literal thing you're going to do is to earn money. Because why? You want to set comfort in before you plan. Okay? So everybody, some people come into a learning environment. The moment they start learning, they start losing money, they stop, they quit, they go somewhere else. And the cycle has repeated, and they don't know why the cycle is repeating. Because why? The moment you get into the environment, money, and the goal is to change your person, you want to move to a business owner or investor. Life has an exam for you. Okay? It is not 1+1, it's not logic, it's politics. You have to lose your former. You cannot be an income earner and a money maker. Okay? Today, I earn income from money making. I know how to make money and I produce income earning. So I pay myself. I pay myself. So I know how to earn money, but majorly, I know how to produce money. Because why? I have mastered. I cannot produce money by earning from a system. I can produce money by mastering a system. On Friday, I told you guys something. Those of you that were on that unrecorded class, I told you guys something. Okay, so let me bring to the skill of Forex. Whoever today that is successful in Forex, okay, let me not just use a controversial word, but I'll tell you, over 98% of the successful retailers in Forex today, if they are not the brokers, if they are service provider or traders like you, over the successful ones, over 95% of them have power, have service, have mastery. They have a product from mastery. So I give you a logical truth. So you guys know. Are they ready for that? Okay, let me test you guys. I'd love to use myself. All right. Even as I have, do I have mastery? You guys let me know. Do I have mastery? That's a question to you guys. Let me know. Let me know. Do I have mastery? What do you think is paying me today as a trader? Okay, let me use this. What do you think is paying me more today that has made me stable over the years? Do you think it's my knowledge of trading or it's my mastery of trading? Can I tell you, all of us, we all know how to trade. But there are a certain people that have mastered trading. Now, they've mastered it. They failed through the process. They've allowed themselves fail to master. And confidence comes in. So I want to talk that, like I said, I'm first going to talk to you what you want to hear. Okay, then I'll talk to you what you need to hear. Moving into the part where I've talked to you what you need to hear. But this is still what you want to hear. Many of you, your instincts when you come into this environment is to learn a strategy, master it, know how to lose and win, and make money with it. That's a fair game. but it's not the best game. Because why? 100 out of every 100, okay, practically less than 80%, more than 80%, I'm being fair, okay, don't make it to mastery because of what? Pressure. But the truth is, if you are able to master, if you have what it takes to master and you get to mastery, you can master a strategy. Even if it takes you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, if you master a strategy, you're a success. But out of every 100, over close to 90% or 95% don't make it to mastery. Because why? The reason they don't make it to mastery is not because they cannot master. Pressure. They compromise because of pressure. Are you guys with me? How many of you have been in that state? You know what you're doing. You've done it over a period of time, but you keep compromising because of pressure. Because at the point where you finally feel you gotten it right, you want to install your gadget of earning, guess what? That's where the other part of you comes in. Mastery is easy, but translating mastery to money comes with another formula. In the pet course, I taught you guys about psychology of money. Am I correct? Many of you got exposed to that heat. Okay? Mastery is the key and the block for your psychology to work on. If your mastery is not strong and your psychology is porous, what are you going to produce? Because majority of people that don't work on the inheritance, psychology is already porous. You're already scared of money. You're already scared of losing money. So you don't have a strong psychology. Now you don't have a program documented mastery. How are you going to make money? Hence, why a lot of traders don't make money. Pressure. Lack of money knowledge, which is tagged into psychology. So psychology brings it all in. Your inexperience about money. So when you're losing it, you're feeling sad because you don't know how to produce it. So when you're losing it, you're protecting money when you ought to be multiplying it. So when you cage yourself and you bring that, now you're trying to rely on the skill as your way out. But your psychology is messed up. It's not trained. It's a child. It's a baby. You expose that baby to a war. What's going to happen? It's going to be crushed. Am I feeding you guys tonight? You're crushed. Not because you're not willing, not because you're not intentional, not because you're not coming to classes, not because you don't have good mentors. It's because you're not paying attention to what's really happening with you. You don't know what's really happening with you. There's a you don't know that's operating in your bedroom when your mentor is not there, when the market is not open, when you're thinking, there's someone thinking. You see, a man becomes who he thinks he is. So who are you thinking? So if you are less in money, if you have less money knowledge, see, there's something one of this pastors said. If you're $1,000 person, if they give you 10,000 over a period of less than 4 years, less than 2 years, okay, you would lose 9,000. Are you guys with me? Okay, if you're 1,000 person, it means if your value, your wallet is 1,000 wallet capacity, if they give you 10 million, you're going to lose 9,900 and what? 99,000. But watch this. If you are a million, this has worked over and over and over. If you're $1 million person, okay, and you lose $1 million and they give you 1,000, just come back in the next 2 years, you'd have $1 million. How many of you believe what I said is true? You'd have $1 million. What does that mean to you? You produce directly proportional to your level and capacity of money intelligence. It has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with your capacity, your knowledge of money. I've not even brought in the spiritual. I'm talking real facts, not practical. Okay? So if you bring a businessman who's known how to do business, and they can let themselves out of the emotions of practical trading and really do business in trading, guess what happens? There are a lot of business people in trading that are not trading like you, that are making money. Majority of them are network marketers. And somehow we get to frown at them, thinking they are doing something wrong. That's what they know how to do. They know how to make money when value is put in front of them. And guess what? Over my time and years of trading right now, I'm beginning to uncover that it is good to prioritize what you know how to do best before what other people think they want you to do, or what you think people want you to do. I've seen a lot of traders that did everything they could to make money, then pay attention to learning the skill. All right. I have a few friends right now. The kind of size of account they trade with, I don't even have it. They are making more money than I do, more money than a lot of the professional traders do, but they are not as skilled as I do. But they do know how to make money more than I do in the same environment that we have been offered. So who's a better trader? Is it the person who's making money from trading, or the person who knows how to draw the chart? Who's a better trader? You say by their fruit, you know them. So who's a better trader? Now, everything I'm sharing with you tonight, one of these you guys are going to know me with over the years is I'm a person of truth. Okay? Ooh. Don't let my question antagonize you. By their fruit, you will know them. What's the reason? Why are you trading? Is it because you want to be an architect of trading? You know how to draw charts? Is that the reason you're trading? Is it not to make money? Is it not to earn money from? So who's a better trader? The person who knows how to earn money from the market. Am I correct? Am I correct? The person who knows how to earn money from the market, okay, it's just like this. They say there's a local language or a local saying that if everybody writes exam, okay, it's the person that passes that knows book, right? So who's a better trader? It's the person who's making money. And can I tell you one truth? There are a lot of investors in this space making money than traders, because they work by inheritance. They work by provision. They work the law of multiplication. But listen to me tonight. This is the whole idea of this knowledge I'm bringing to you. I'm bringing you guys to where you should focus on. A lot of people are doing things they do not need to do because they don't know where they are. We live in a world where poor people are trying to look rich and the rich are trying to look simple. You want to understand the psychology of the rich people. So poor people are poor because they don't know how to use money. And the reason is not your fault. Society has programmed you not to identify money as a tool, but as a use case. So when you get money, you use it to buy things, to get yourself comfortable, because money is a use case to you. But to the rich person, all right, money is a tool, it's a weapon. It's not a spending thing, it's a weapon. They use it to they use it to dig, they use it to produce, manufacture. Okay, they do that before they think of it. Is what that tool is producing that they spend. So over 10 years, 20 years, you're an adult and you're 30-year-old today, a better part of that 30-year-old have been spent teaching you how to grow up and spend money. So you don't think overnight, just because last year you made a decision to not come into an environment and rewrite your finances, you're just going to change overnight. It doesn't. That's why I lost everything when I came in. I lost everything. But the good thing is, I was working a principle. I am the one who made money. So I made money, but I came into an environment where the rules are different. I lost everything because I didn't know what I didn't know. But because I know how to make money, I was able to make it back. If I depended on earning money from Forex, I would have been broke. That would have been my story. I would be among those people. Even, many of you wouldn't even know me today, but I'll be among the stories of people who were rich and they came into Forex. Forex took it all. Forex is testing some of you today. Listen to me. You are at the verge where your prosperity is opening the door for you to see if you have what it takes. And all you need is, if you don't have inheritance, have something. Okay? Have mastery, then learn how. See, this, the most important, it go together. You cannot, two things you need if you don't have inheritance is you need a skill. If you're working a job, nothing is happening to your life. You need a skill of value, and you need to learn the power of sales. Making money is sales, practically. So wealth is value in sales. The ability to give someone what is worthy of living, and they can pay you for it. That is wealth. So if you're thinking wealth, think value. So the skill, when I came into this environment, I said I want to help 1,000 people. That was my wealth. That was my value. I took time and I mastered it. I didn't care about earning because I know if I mastered it, I will earn. Am I earning today? And that is what happened. Because I paid attention to mastering it, there were certain things I didn't know. I made mistake in investing. My investing of before wasn't, and I made some mistake. Okay, and I got crumbled. But because my attention was in mastery. Do you know in the year 2020, during COVID, between January and March, I recovered what I lost over 300 times, 300% in 3 months. What it took me 2 years to lose, it took me 2 years to lose everything I had. Do you know I made everything 300%? With this same skill, I did not learn another thing. With the same skill, because I had mastered it. But something was happening to me that was disrupting my ability to use the skill to earn. I had to lose that thing, that fear, that doubt. Okay? It's just like some of you today. Your problem has nothing to do with skill. Your problem has something to do with your psychology. And psychology is everything, that your knowledge of money, your fear of losing it or having it. I was at the verge of not letting go because I come from a place of prestige. I didn't want to let go of my prestige, my shame. I was facing my shame. I didn't want to. So I was holding a responsibility that was killing me. And those decisions were affecting me in trading because I was holding something that I was supposed to let go. My new world is waiting for me, but I was holding on to my old world. December 2019 and January was my time of decision. I and my wife sat down and we need to let go. And the moment we let go, the same person, that's why I tell you, I'm talking to you because I'm a trader today. I value the power of the skill. Even if I tell you about supply, I value, because why? I wouldn't have. So supply kept me till the skill sprout. Many of you quit because you don't have what to hold you on till your time comes. So there's a time, my time was, I let go. I was able to know, I let go. Okay, I lost everything, but I didn't quit because I had something that was keeping me. Supply was keeping me. If it was about trading, trading wasn't, because I wasn't even trading. But my supply, my helping other people, the value I had in the world was keeping me. And guess what? I was still doing that Now I got myself. It was a $300 account. No, $120 account. Okay. I can't forget. I think I had $70 in risk option, and I had $120 in Vite Forex. I can't forget. Same me trading. I'll take the account to 3,029. I'll withdraw. I did that for period. What I made, I shouldn't have sold my. I was now wishing. I wish I didn't sell the car. You know, but that had to happen before my break. So is the skill valuable? Yes. But what kept me most importantly, the value I was given. Because during this period of 1 year, watch me, I'm saying something, I'm using my life, but it's bigger than my life. During this 1 year, over 1 year, 8 months that I was in torment, losing, going backwards. I came in and it's like my life was going backwards. What sustained me was I was giving value to people. And those value were incentivized. So those incentives, when I came in, they weren't useful. They weren't, because why? I had more money than, even if I was earning $1,000, it wasn't that really much to me. I was a Platinum 1000 in IM Academy, okay? I didn't do it because of the Platinum 1000. I did it because of people. I wanted to help people because I had a goal that brought me into the environment. But do you know a point in time came? What was sustaining me and my wife was Platinum 1000. Because you know what that is? That was my money produced by power. That was my power to create wealth. So I was in a new environment that I was never in before. I was learning a skill. The other environment that I've been in network marketing, is still doing people's bid. But this time I made a decision to be the engine. I wanted to learn the skill. I wanted to be a master of the skill. So supporting me was just sales. But I didn't know that that was, see, this principle, whether you know it or not, works. And some people have mastered it. They've engineered it. And that's why they are making millions, celebrating, flying private jet up and down. Because why? They prioritize value for other people before value for self. Me, I made a decision to do things different. I wanted to master what I wanted to be the engine. Okay. So I paid time to mastering what people would sell. What would help people. So I mastered this. Do you know? I'm excited I'm talking to you today. In the next 2 years, this same person that is talking to you, there are levels to this game. Okay? There are levels. There are things that I have now. I'm just at the peak of automation. There are a lot of people. I was studying a couple of people. It's just that we don't read books. We don't study. Say study to show that it's ever approved. A lot of people don't study because why? They don't have the value of knowledge. I was studying a lot of people who were traders, and now they have multiple hundreds of thousands portfolio and millions of dollars portfolio. One thing I found in common for those that have stayed over a period of 10 years is what? Most of them now have automatic, they have automations. Many of the big industry traders today, they have automation. So they may have, some of them have bots, some of them have an algorithm, something that automates activity of mastery. So I said to the team earlier, so let's say I have, so many of you know about my payout strategy, right? How many of you know our app is going to launch very soon? Our trading app. It's going to be powerful. Many of you are going to buy it and you're going to make money from it. But what's that? Now, there's still a part of it. You're going to be doing something. When I say buy, you buy. When I say sell, you sell. That's even the beginning stage. But that will make me money. And because you're going to like it, it's value for you because now that gets you close to me. For every signal that I'm calling, it's going to be at your fingertip. Am I correct? How many of you are going to like that? You will like it because this is more value to you, but it's actually a product of my mastery. Something I have mastered, I'm trying to document, put an algorithm to it so that it's easier for you to get access. So you go on Play Store, you download my app, Okay. And the next thing is my trades are in your house. That's the first stage. It's going to make me a lot of money, a lot. But that's not even it. Guess the next stage. Okay. It will come a time you don't even have to press buy or sell. I'm going to automate it. As long as you have the app, all you need to do is be interested. The moment you say, I'm interested in this trade, whenever it gets there, it's going to take the trade for you. Will you like it? Yes. What is that? My mastery, but now automated. We live in a world where people want value for money. But it takes mastery to duplicate that value. So tomorrow or next year or next 2 years, you still be thinking it is money or my skill that is paying me. No. It is the next form of the skill, mastery, because now I'm documenting these things that I've taken that time to learn. While you're trying to earn from the market, I'm producing. I'm producing money. Am I making sense? That's the power of mastery. When it is combined with your interest of making money. Stop trying to earn a living, make a living. If you're coming into Forex or you've been in Forex with the consciousness of this is your way out, Forex is not an escape environment. It's a war environment for politicians. Money politicians. If you're not ready to play that game of money, it's not your safe zone. It's a war zone. So your skill is needed, but most importantly, your ability to make money, to give value, to see how can I give value. So every day we evolve. Why do you think we evolve? There are products. Some have gone obsolete. We create more. When I keep giving you, for every of my strategy, I've been over 80% on a win ratio. Okay, guess what? Some people think failure is a disease. Okay, let me give you guys a statistic. I'm someone that's very transparent. If I've not done something before, I've not done. Okay, so the first time I actually launched my automation for trading, I've not done successfully well. Why? Because there's a part of me that don't know what I don't know. The pressures that I faced, they're killing me. But what people don't know, just like me, I've come from somewhere to understand that pressure is a privilege. But a lot of people, pressure is a disease. When you're pressured, it's a signal, just like we have buy and sell. For every time I'm looking at the problems that I've gone through over the last 6 months, I don't cry. Okay, while people are sleeping, I'm looking at what I am not seeing that's causing these problems. Do you think I will wake up with a result that is different from how I slept if I'm thinking of how I'm going to solve the problem? First, it's a privilege that there's a problem in the first place. Okay? So I may be trading. Now I make a decision that I want to add, I want to get more people. I want to help people earn more money. Carrying the burden and emotion of people is two different things. But guess what? I'm already in it. Now I'm thinking, what's the best way to do it? I'm consulting. I'm reaching out. The people that are doing it, how are they doing it? Because why? I'm looking to giving value to people who don't have what I have, but they need it. Hence, I am evolving to getting and learning, mastering how to do it. That is what makes you better. Problems produces opportunities for you to make money. Problems. Write problems on the chat. Problem is the new currency. The more problems you have, the more money you make. So many of traders that I've seen quality traders, people that are good in trading, they've left this environment because why? When their problem came, they ran away. I'm here today because I did not run away from the problem. Because why? The problem is the pathway to positioning. Every major income I've earned today from Forex, well, I solved the problem. I solved the problem. And sometimes there are not quality ways of solving problems. You just have to go through them. Your body will feel it. Okay? Your body will feel it. Trust me. This is what a lot of people don't want to hear. You will lose people, you lose friends. You may start over again, but guess what? As long as you don't quit, that is actually the phase of concentration. It will move from formulation to concentration. Trust me, you will lose friends during the stages of formulation and concentration. You will make good friends when it's on momentum. Momentum is where you make money. Okay, but problems are in formulation and concentration. I'm talking about the four stages to business. A lot of people want to move from nothing to stability. It doesn't work that way. Am I making sense? Put sense in the chat. So as a trader, master the skill, then leverage to earn. You guys got it now? This is what a lot of, I've seen doctors, people come in, they just bring fortune to earn. No. See, as a trader, you want to master the skill, then leverage to earn. That's why communities are good. You have mentors, you have people who are in systems, they have a way to earn. Create account. Separate. There's something you need to separate. I see a lot of people coming, they come into my environment, or they come into maybe people groups like this. And the next thing is they just want to know what I am doing, create an account for it. Okay. The moment they get the tactics, create an account and just want to do what I am doing. Even see the worst thing that can happen to you, let me give it to you. If God wants to punish you, let me know. If the devil, I don't even know who is punishing you right now, if it's God or devil. But the worst thing that will happen to you, your first try, you make money in your first try, you're doomed. Did you guys hear what I said? Okay. So some people are very good at copycat. They can copy something and they can duplicate it. Okay. So you copy a strategy and you duplicated it, it worked for you. Some of you have bought account and the next thing you just abracadabra and you passed evaluation, 100K evaluation. Boom, you did 10%. Oh boy, to you, your glory days have come. 6 months later, you're looking for money to buy a prop firm, or you're making a decision that you don't want to. Should I still trade? I've seen a lot of them. Because why? You've lost 6 months. What you lost is not the money you lost. You lost everything, but it's the most important thing you lost was time you were supposed to learn and master. Your year one, your day one, or your week one stole it from you, deceived you, and you got caught up with the euphoria of it's all better, here's Rosie. And things you were supposed to experience, you did not experience them. In fact, you had grew knowledge. The next thing you were doing, you were just piling up account. You're just trying to maneuver. You're not in classroom anymore doing the things. You're not practicalizing. You're not experimenting. 6 months later, 1 year later, you're at the stage where you are considering you made a mistake. How many of you have been there? Because you just struggled all through the year, you never mastered. You never mastered the skill. You're just trying to get a hold on what? Earning with the skill, and you messed up. And rather than go back to say, well, let me start again, and all I just want to focus on by me. So this is the key, I'll tell you. By you. Every trade you have to take that has to do with your mastery, don't let it be on an investment account. Did you guys get what I said? I'm not supposed to advise, because even though I'm saying this, many of you will not hear me. I'm not saying because you will hear me. I'm saying it because I'm just putting it out there. You will not hear me. All right. Some of you plan investment, how you would make a certain money. Like you're planning income on your skill that you have not mastered. Okay. No, don't do that. If you have to have an investment account, let it be on leverage. Leverage. So do you have a leverage community? If you don't, quit trying to maneuver, gamble. No, you're losing years when you're trying to gamble. Master. Okay. So if you have an environment where you could master and duplicate a certain skill set, do that through documentation. Prove that you've done it through documentation over a period of 100, 200, 300, 500. When the stakes to you are enough for confidence, like you have 80% of win rate. I'm talking this, you're not doing it on live account, you're doing it on demo account. If you've done it halfway, 6 months, you've done it. The next thing you want to do, don't do it in an investment account. Take an account that relates to practice. So you may fund a $200 account, and the goal is to lose. See if you can lose the $200 account. You train yourself by losses, not gain. All right? Did you guys get all this? Many people don't know what I just said. You earn through profit. You learn through losses. Are you guys with me? You earn through profit. You learn through losses. So some of you, you've not funded your loss account, but you funded your earn account. So you're trying to earn, not lose. So if you've documented, the way to bring your psychology in and match psychology with skill set is through losses. Are you willing to lose? Because why? You're not playing a mental game when you're trying to win. You're not playing the game. Okay. So when you say kid, you're kindergarten, you don't know something, but sometimes I'm breaking. Man, now I'm saying the deal, and my network wants to mess up. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now? Is it better now? It's better now, right? So I have a documented series on how to grow an account 80% through a certain strategy, but I've not used it to make money. It is devilish. It will be devilish. It will be bad. It will be annoying. It will be disfiguring if I just try to go use it to earn when I've not used it to lose. I've not proved if I could lose with it. So it is not a system. It has not been proven to test trading. You test the skill. This is yes, this is what it will do, but let's put it to work in real money making. Because you don't know how to make money, it will be a failure first, trying to use it to make money. First, try to use it to lose money. If it is not losing money, what is it doing? You guys didn't get it. If it is not losing money, what is it doing? If it is losing money, what should you be doing? You're checking yourself, okay, what did I do? You go back to your books. What did I do? I took 20 trades, okay? And this is what I did. I used 0.5%. I used 0.5%. I used, okay, all my trades, I used 0.5%. Oh, this particular trade, I didn't use, oh, the moment I didn't use this, okay, this is what happened. Okay, I got in. I got in emotionally messed up. Okay, let me try another 20%. Okay. All right, let me try another, bring another 200. Okay, and you do it. Can I tell you one truth? You cannot replicate your documentation and get a different result. It is impossible. If you documented 10 trades over a period of demo trading and practice, okay, and you do it over a period of 5 times or 10 times, and you got 70%, over a period of 10 times, you got 70%, you cannot replicate it. The same thing, you didn't compromise, the same way, you cannot replicate it in a live account and get anything less than 60%. It is impossible. Try that. If you do, I'll pay your money. It's impossible. Let me tell you what will happen. You will make mistake of compromise. Okay, you will enter too early. You will be scared. You will not follow through. These are the mistakes psychology brings into trading. not the mistake of the skill. It's the mistake of fear. Am I making sense? Put sense. If you agree with me, put sense. So what you're doing is you're not training, you're not trying to use the skill to validate the war here. The war is truly your emotions. So lose, come back again. It's okay. This is what I did. I'll go again. You found another 200. And what you tell yourself is, this is what I did. This is where I came in. My emotions messed me up in this particular area. Now I want to master this particular area. Okay? And you do it again. Can I tell you, even if you lose 5 times, even if you lose 10 times, keep doing it. Sensationally, you are getting better every time you're losing. Every time you're losing, you're getting matured, you're getting better. It will come a time losing will not be a fear for you anymore because you've known how to lose. It will just set in. All of a sudden, you just see it kicks. You're following the rules. And when you follow the rules, the moment, that's how you train yourself to master your psychology. Teaching it and exposing yourself to lose your fear so that the skill can work. That is what happened to me. I lost my fear. What enabled me to lose my fear? Trading wasn't working. So I had to sell my properties to take care of the debts that I was trying to use trading to solve. So the moment I sold and I let go of the things that mattered to me, I had nothing to lose anymore. Now I have the skill. I put the skill to work. It worked very well. No more psychological fear. Many of you, I put it to you that what is breaking your trading is not because you're an indisciplined trader. It's because you have problem of money. You have lack of making money knowledge. And you're trying to use the skill to overpower it. Hence, you are scared when you're losing. Just train yourself. Allow yourself, even if it takes you 1 year. It's like starting again. You were a doctor. The way you used to make money earning as a doctor and the way you trade and make, it's not the same. So you have to learn the principle here. Give yourself time. Okay? There is no forever failure. You may be a failure for a while, but the moment you master failing, forget, you're done. Okay? Am I making sense? Did I give you guys good advice tonight? Good knowledge and good advice. Okay? This is the pain a lot of people are going through, but they don't want to own up to it. In fact, some people don't know. Some people have lost fortune in trading without even knowing what I just shared with you. You're beating yourself thinking if I move from strategy to strategy, group to group, mentor to mentor, it will work. No, the problem is your origin. You're broken. Trading will not set you right. If you're broken, you're broken. So I just gave you, what I did was I diagnosed what the problem is and I told you how to solve it. You can't solve what you don't know. So if you are a trader, so I talked to you as a trader. So I didn't tell you come and sell one product. No, I talked to you as a trader. Okay? Because of time, I don't know if I was supposed to do the other thing I said I was going to do, but I kind of missed them, maybe by the spirit. But there is still a deeper part of solving this problem, okay? Because everything you manifest on the outside is a fruit of the inside. So you can't change the fruit on the outside without changing the seed on the inside. If you're manifesting fear, it's a seed. Fear of losing money is a seed. And it may be a seed of ignorance. So that's why I didn't talk about deep, but there's a root cause of it. But I just needed to focus on the trading aspect because traders are suffering a lot. I wish I can help. I wish to help, and I do help. And that is why I'm doing this. From time to time, I am doing this. It's a message. It may be, guess what? Many traders will not watch these videos. Because the moment they come in here, and I'm not trading, I'm not helping them make money, it is invaluable to them. But they did not know what we've just done in the last. I've given you guys things. If you go to our recording and resource, I kid you not, you spend a weekend just downloading videos, you will be financially confused and reconfigured. Because why? Not if things are not going well and you're okay, you're not confused. Sometimes you have to be confused before you can be reconfigured. It takes messages like this to confuse you. Some of you are, how many of you are confused now? Or you're being configured? Some of you have moved from confusion to configuration. Tell me, what stage are you? You find at some point in this video, you were confused. Like, wow, this guy is really saying some truths. I never knew. What? Come on. That was that stage of, if I achieve configuration on this code, then I'm a genius. Okay. The goal is first to confuse you, to get you to focus on where you need to go. Then maybe give you tips of reconfiguration. But if you say you're configured again, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Shift. Change your consciousness. That is why I would always say, there's a part you can't do by yourself. I promise you, I kid you not. All the glory does not go to my work ethics. There are certain things that I've known, I've held by. People helped me here. I took advantage of the relationship that were in front of me. While people were running and hazing after benefits, I was hazing after knowledge and relationships, because I knew the way to help me master what I am doing is to stick to people who have mastered it and really learn their ethics and their principles, not their tactics and their strategies. You know, there are certain things that I talk about it. Like today, okay, guess what? Did I plan this training? How many of you think I planned this training? Let me know in the chat. Did I plan? Does this look like a planned training? The only reason you're seeing this training was I made a decision to send it to you. That's what happens in my environment. Okay? The best things are not those that are planned. They are spontaneous. I have a timetable, over 12 classes a week. Okay? The best classes are the ones that are unplanned, because why? I have to give from my soul, my depth of soul. I'm someone, I give spontaneously. I have planned classes, but I found out over the years, my relationship with my mentors, the best things that I've gotten from them were they just hopped in. Okay, I'm just having a conversation. I just hopped in on Instagram Live, and they were just heart-to-heart conversation. They didn't plan it, but the spirit led them, and I was the one they led them to. If you're in an environment of someone who has what it is you need, or is going in the direction of where you're going, stick to them, learn their ethics. The kind of things I share in my classes are things that will build you and position you for supply. And if you stay in that environment long enough and you focus on it's just like documentation and implementation. Some of you document, but you don't implement, or you're struggling to implement because there's pressure. It's the same thing, okay? You cannot quit and get results. You'd have to stay implementing. Eventually, you get results. But if you're not implementing, you'll not get results. It's the same thing that happens when you quit. You stop implementing. Because why? You're not going to be getting the inspiration. You're not be getting. There are certain things that happened to me. They were not skillful. They were spiritual. I never forget a training. All right. We had a meeting with David Immunity in 2019, December. Okay. After the meeting with David Immunity, Sir Gary Maxwell and Dr. Luke extracted us, called the leaders, and did a follow-up on that training because they were mesmerized as well. It was a leader's call. I was opportune to be a leader. After the extract of that call, the decision that I made that helped me, I decided to sell my 2 cars came from that meeting. Some things are just light bulbs. It is not in the chart. Light bulbs. After the meeting, I called Sagari. I said, this thing has been disturbing me. You said some certain things that some of you don't know how to implement. You have mentors, you're not using them. It's to your disadvantage. Okay? Because I had access to them, I used them. And he told me something. I never forget, and I remember that I've told you guys many times. Okay, well, and I'm in public right now, so just for the benefit of knowledge, I've told my team many times. He said something to me in 2019. There are some words you can, if I even tell you guys right now, many of you don't know the depth of that, but he knew what I needed to do. Okay. He said, look at what majority of people are doing in this first quarter. Do different. That was the only advice after a couple of things I will talk. See, that's the work. Because I always ask this question after every conversation, what should I do? Many of you don't ask me what to do. You are the one telling me what to do as a mentee. You tell me, hey, Henry, this is what I want to do right now. Because you figured it all out. If you sit any of my mentors down, I'm the one who comes and I tell you, okay, what I see, and I would ask you, what do I need to do? Because why? I heard something from David Immunity in the beginning of my life that I heard him. He said he doesn't listen to himself. This one was already a millionaire when I met him, but he said up to then he doesn't listen to himself. Because why? Himself is still a millionaire. He's trying to be a billionaire. Why should he be listening to a millionaire? Okay? Does it make sense? What I said now doesn't make sense. But I took it. That was one thing I took. And I made a decision that I was never going to listen to myself except the Holy Spirit. So there are people in my life, even if the Holy Spirit tells me something, I go to meet my pastor. Okay? If the Holy Spirit tells me something about my business, I go to meet my mentor. I don't listen by myself. I don't convert the information into action. Because why? I would only lead myself to where I've been. It's a law. It's a principle of life. You can't go where you've never been. You don't know how to do it. If you think you know how to do it, you get ended where you've always done. Is there, can God help you? God help you through instruction. He said, my child, heed to instruction. How can you instruct yourself? Okay? How can you instruct yourself? Someone has to instruct you. So what I did is I put it on my mentor. What do I need to do? Till date, a certain decision. If I've not made those decisions before, can I tell you one of the things? And I knew I was ready for it. Okay? Every major problem that I've encountered in my life are self-decisions. And when they happen, I know how to retrace. Okay? Self-decision. If everything that I do today, I still have my mentors that I ask in different fields. There are mentors there. I ask what I need to do. I don't go tell them what I want to do. I'll tell them the situation of what I've built, the strategy, okay, my outlook, and I say, what do I need to do about it? What's the best approach? And they'll tell me, and I'll go put it to work. Guess the result I'll get. Is it my result or their result? Guys, talk to me. Is it my result I'm going to get or their results? That is how I've always duplicated my mentor's result, or I've duplicated a higher result from what I can actually do. Do that in your life. If you have mentors, if you have coaches, all right, let them tell you what to do. Tell them what you're doing and ask them, what can I do better? Or am I doing it right? Am I taking the strategies, my approach? But some of you can't do that. You can't come to me right now because you don't have documentation. Because I've told you guys, you can't come to me and tell me about the strategy you're doing if you're not doing a strategy. You can't come and show me your account right now because most of you are doing rubbish. So you are scared to even bring your, because you're not doing the right thing. You're not doing what I'm teaching you. But if you make this decision that you want to be a trader, begin to duplicate a mentor's directory. If you duplicate, see, to date, price trap is whose person's strategy? Christopher Derrick. Am I correct? Can I tell you what I've done with price trap over the years? I've implemented, added. See, but the origin, the base is price action. And even when I became a mentor, while I was still in the academy, I was talking about Christopher Derrick. Why? Some of you, let me do it. It's my name. It's you. Like I wonder why people are poor and they have ego. That's fast way to hell, grave. Why would you be poor and you have ego at the same time? Okay, you want to be the one to do it by yourself. This is my strategy. It doesn't work that way. Leverage over people. God puts people in front of you. Leverage and honor them. I honor people. You see, today, I may not be in the environment of David Immunity. I may not be in this environment, but he's still my mentor. I still talk about him. See, Dr. Luke, Christopher, Gary, I still talk. I honor them. Because why? I'll be stupid. I'll be irresponsible, both physically and spiritually, to dishonor people that God has used to level me up. Am I making sense? Without them, I wouldn't be here. There was no way I would be here today without them. Many mistakes people do, okay, it's a mistake of dishonor. We have a rebellious gene in the black skin. You see this black skin? There's a rebellious gene. Okay? The moment you identify humility, honor, there is a difference that it will make in your life. Am I making sense? And that is one thing. One thing you find with successful people, they have honor. Now, there are arrogant, successful people, and that's what a lot of people, they are all over social media, and that's what a lot of people copy. That's why they can't get the result. You can't get the result of an arrogant success, okay, because it won't last. But if you truly understand successful people that build principles, they have honor, all right, and they have humility, okay? And if you put those traits to work, it's going to work. Any questions so far? Have I been a blessing tonight? Sunday, I think this is our last mentorship call before the quarter. So let's just say this is our gift for the first quarter of the year. Okay? It's our gift for the first quarter of the year. This is my gift to you for the first quarter of the year. Okay. I know they are deep. Sometimes you have to come to the video and watch it with yourself, without distraction of this network. Just watch this again. It's a gift from like I said, this is something God laid in my heart to share. And I did. I think I did a good job. I don't know if I did well, but when I watch it again, I'll know if I did well. All right. Stay. What time is it right now? Wow, that's beautiful. Was worth it? Was the time worth it? A lot is happening right now. In the last couple of days, I've seen people call me, and what I see is fear. People are afraid. People are scared. What society is doing, inflation and everything. People are making decisions because of pressure. And there is only one outcome out of pressure. Every decision you made out of pressure is poison. Okay? So first you have to eliminate pressure. But sometimes everybody's in the industry is trying to make money. Someone is seeing you making a decision. They don't even know that decision is good. They can't help you to know. That's why God has to guide you to people who can help you know your decision is making right. But the whole thing I'll tell you from this call, take it from me. Get yourself into an environment of people who truly want what you want. Okay? And need what you need. One of the things I've done in my time, I may be stubborn. And there's a friend of mine who said I'm stubborn and stubborn. The reason he said I'm stubborn because I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to make money. I know how to give value. Okay. And despite the fact that I have a lot of things that could make me a lot of money, but one thing that I don't know how to do, I don't know how to deviate from my environment of vision. I am peace. I'm at peace with what God has blessed me with. Yeah, I don't care too much about distraction, which is money, because I have already what it takes to live a fruitful life. I've left legacy for my kids. What do a parent, what do you worry about? I wake up, I can get anything I want to get for myself that I need, not what people want me to have. It's two different things. I know what I need. Okay? There's a difference when you're trying to look what people want and you get to live a life that you shouldn't live. You're trying to, I have what I need. Okay? Spiritually, physically, materially, relationship, everything, I have it. And I'm still growing, but the need, because why? It doesn't come from me, it comes from God, because of why I'm working in his provision. So you want to find people who are at peace and they're really into the service of serving you to help you become valuable. You know, when God gave me a bill, God gave me a bill of, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a billionaire. And you write the check in it. You're helping 1,000 individuals get $1 million. That's my billionaire status. And that is what I'm doing in my life. I really want to help you guys make money in Forex. All right. Because I know one day I'm going to celebrate 8,000 billionaires. Okay. It's done. That's my goal. That's my life desire. Not only celebrating them as Forex millionaires, but majorly the whole purpose, the whole this. So don't get close to me if you're not interested in this. You may be part of this. You may, but just know that there's an agenda behind it. People who would have learned the essence of God and willing to tell people that the sole giver of wealth is God. People who would tell of his provision. Today, that's what I do. Irrespective of what I know, what I can do, I give it to God. The glory is God. It's all about God. All right. I bring people into a God environment, into a wealthy environment, because at the end of the day, people are filled not knowing that the origin is always God. Put God first. Every other thing follows. God bless each and every one of you. It's been a privilege to share this information with you. If you have any question, you can actually reach out to me if you didn't ask it on. So you can send me a DM if there's any question, anything you actually want me. I'll do. Let me just say, in the next couple of days, let me do free consulting. Okay, if you want to consult me, I won't charge you. Ask me anything. How you want to start, how you want to invest, how you want to trade, how you want to make your decision in this space, what you should do, who you should follow, what are things you should look at. I'm actually going to be that mentor for you that could actually guide you, okay, from a consulting perspective, all right? And if you really are making the decision that you want to be part of my environment, you want to be part of my mentorship system, okay, it's not for everyone. It's for people who are ready. Okay, just DM me. All right, let's get it started. God bless you. I love you. Keep winning. And the most important thing, let's say you came in this video late. This is a 2-hour session or almost a 2-hour session. It's no joke. All right. It means there's value here. I feel it in my spirit that there's so much value you can't finish it in a year. All right. This is not a value finish in a year. There are some things you'd have to make a decision that I'll get every part of this video. One, what are the things to master? What are the things to look out for in this video is what is wrong with you? What is, when I say you, not what you do, okay? What makes you do what you do? A lot of people don't know what make them make the decision. It's your mind. And somehow you are irresponsible about those things. This knowledge I share with you will make you responsible. So first, you will know what's wrong with you. So I brought the base of our programming, why we are. So if you're not working from a place of inheritance, you're working from a place of dependency. So over the years, you started a life of dependency. You depend on a salary, you depend. So you accumulated dependency, you're scared to lose it, because why? If you lose it, you don't want to waste years trying to build it again. So you're scared of losing what you've built because it was hard for you. Now, do you know I'm not scared of losing things? Because why? I can build it again. But imagine if you work years, you work 40 years and you work a job and you've made some money, no matter how crazy it is, you'll be scared of losing it because why? You know how many years, true or true. So you're scared of losing that money. Two different environments, okay? Because I'm in a place of provision right now, I'm not scared of losing. So we have a different mindset. And that mindset produces more money than you can think, all right? So a lot of people make those. So that's one of the things you're going to find out. You're going to find out, oh, am I working from a place of inheritance or I'm working from a place of dependency? So if I'm working from, what is the problem of dependency? I just shared with you, you're going to find out. So what should you be doing? What is the implementation of this skill set called Forex trading and mastery? The power of mastery. So rather than learn to master, then earn from mastery. That is a guide. I gave you a clear guide. and the difference between the power of the skill and the power of making money. Psychology will set in. So some of you, you can't change who you are. If you don't have inheritance, you are already a protege of poverty. Okay, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. What you need to do is prove that you cannot settle there. So that is why you have to face your psychology. Now you have a skill. It's not just about trading, anything. You have to apply value. Okay, at the end of the day, you first want to do it for yourself. If that's your approach, I showed you now. But there's another approach. I didn't do it on the score. There's another approach. I talked about it, but I didn't give you the practical step. Okay. You may actually first want to think of other people. That's the best and fastest way, is thinking of other people, true value, before you think of yourself. Is the fastest way to create wealth. But many people don't go that route because of the same programming I'm talking about. But maybe next time I'll find it there, or I'm inspired. God is going to help me find another time. Okay. I'll come here and I'll tell you what are the practical ways to see through others, and you see yourself through others. You find yourself through others. Maybe if you guys ask me, if I get many people ask me a lot, I'll find time to do that. All right. So God bless you guys. Have a beautiful night. I see you in my